Hi, thanks again for joining me on Sealed for Good. And for something different today, we're going to do a project profile. We've been having many of our customers around the country and loving their engagement with us, throwing photos in of interesting jobs, challenges and things that they've been doing. Also, we've had a couple of you that have sent in letters that you've engaged with the public or politicians or government, and we're going to go into those as well in future episodes. But we thought we'd do a project profile on a job which it was a small one but of high interest for us because it was done here in Government House in South Australia. And heritage listed buildings in Australia are often the more complex ones to work on, as you would know, because you are limited in the types of works that you can do, and secondly you're limited on the types of products that need to be approved a lot of the time. So because they are historic for that reason. So as you can see from these photos of Government House, it was a job where they had a old torch-on bitumen membrane, existing balcony, concrete slab, built in a time which was very durable, and the concrete slab actually was in good condition when the old membrane was removed, but the old bitumen membrane had to be taken out. There was leaking, it was in need for replacement, it just had aged, but the condition of the slab was in good nick. And so what was asked for by the client was they wanted a membrane that could be applied to create a vapor barrier, but also give them a non-slip finish. And there weren't a lot of heights, as you can see around the balcony on this. Falls were good, but we needed to work with what was there because it had inherited an old aged building. And you couldn't go and jackhammer or grind concrete off because of the heritage nature of the project. So a sensitive one. Selection was Gripset products, obviously, and the applicator Thierry has done a great job on this one. And as you can see, so what the system was, we used the E60 primer as a vapor barrier. After the concrete was ground back, all the bitumen residue was taken off. E60 primer used, that helped bond to the substrate, created that vapor barrier, prevented any of the existing moisture that was in the concrete from those legs from preventing any blisters or bubbling. And then Gripset 38FC, that's normally used in bathrooms, was used on top of the E60 in 2 liberal coats, and that created a membrane layer with really good low water vapor transmission properties, so very good vapor barrier properties, an ideal membrane for this application. And after that, they then applied the Gripset LS roof coat over the Gripset 38FC as a non-slip UV resistant flooring, and small area, again with heritage listed homes or buildings I should say, there's always that challenge of even the types of colours that you could use. So our standard Gripset LS couldn't be used as far as the colour selection goes, so a decorative custom made colour to match the colour of that was approved for the facade of the building was selected, and the Gripset LS roof coat was tinted to suit. And the result, well, we have a seamless, high build, durable, non-trafficable membrane system that has a P5 non-slip rating, so safe for anyone outside on that area even when it's wet. And it's aesthetically pleasing because it's seamless, works in with the look. It's a lot better than the old ugly look they had with the torch-on membrane and the joints, the lap joints showing, and quite functional for the client's end, and easy for maintaining as far as cleaning goes. And from the point of maintenance, if there's a breakdown over time, so you've got the integrity of the E60 on that concrete floor, then you've got the Gripset 38 membrane doing the waterproofing application, and our LS roof coat, which is a UV non-slip coating. If maintenance is required over time, the reason this system was selected as well is the ease of having to upgrade. So quite easily, if that was another colour they wanted, or the LS roof coat had to be recoated in 10 years' time, for example, once it's cleaned down, we prime over the top and you can get another coat of LS roof coat over the top. The integrity of the membrane system is still intact below that. So the feedback was, builder was happy, client was very happy with the finish, and we've got a big shout out for Thierry from Smooth Building Solutions who shared this one with us, has done a great job. You see how people take time, do things right, and that's the sort of clientele they get, and they're the applicators we want using Gripset, and very proud to give him that shout out and share this one. If you'd like to see more on this one, please put it through to us. If you've got jobs that you'd like to share and showcase from anywhere in the country, throw them our way. Subscribe first, but throw them our way. We'd like to showcase your work and explain what you've done. So we'd like the before and after shots. We'll get it out there and share it with the audience. Until next time, I'll see you on another episode of Seal for Good.